Welcome to another edition of B&L Tonight. Today we have a very special guest, the man with the plan, CHET Porter, and as always, the guy who looks like he reads on his Kindle every day, Chad Kenney.
Yo, what is up? Thank you, Evan. Kindle. I do like the Kindle. I used to work at Borders Books. So not really a Nook guy, not really banging with Barnes & Noble. We are here on Brownies Lemonade tonight, and thank you for joining us. I know you have a lot of other places that you could be. I won't mention them. This is exactly the right choice, so good on you. Looking at the chat right now, Triple Dash Music, Wilmer's, Posey, Bedlegs, you should wear pants. I am wearing pants, guys. I don't need to go over this again. These pants are very expensive. A lot of you can't afford them. Don't talk about my pants. Girl Jackie, thank you for the subs. Triple Dash, we appreciate you. We got a great show tonight. If this is your first time tuning in, we like to have a lot of fun around here. It is a late night talk show. I have absolutely no reason to do this at all. There's just no reason. We're doing it just for fun, just for you, all the people on Twitch. Definitely not Ben in here. Fawn saying, my guy rocking a suit supply. Just Al, front page energy, let's go. Kingley says, where's Chet? You're going to have to watch a little bit of me before we get to Chet. It's just, we got to pay the bills, and that's how we do it. Helping me pay those bills, though, my co-host, my co-pilot, Evan All Caps. How you doing?
Oh, you know me, man. Fighting a good fight, making it all make sense.
That's right. Chad Porter or Chet Kenney? That is a good question. We will get to that in just a little bit. Definitely
Ramon,
not Ben.
you.
Golden State up in the fourth. Do not do live scores in the chat. You will get put on timeout. Jackie will time you out. We just can't be having that energy in here. We are all about the chat and the Chet and the Chad. It's the Holy Trinity right here. What's up, everyone in here? Ramon said, Evan looking swaggy, Evan.
Hey, Ramon, man, I look forward to looking swaggy for you continually and all days. Thank you, boss.
Seeds in here. NK, what's up? We got a lot of people tuning in. Brownies Lemonade tonight, what we like to do is we got a late night talk show here. We're going to toss around some jokes, toss around some trivia, some of the engagement here in the chat. We do things differently here. You guys are going to be in on it with us. But first, let's jump into the news. I think we could do that. All right. Let's start off with this one. Summer blockbuster Jurassic World Dominion had a massive weekend at the box office, opening with $143 million in North American ticket sales, bumping Top Gun Maverick out of the top slot in its third weekend. Now, while ticket sales were high, reviews weren't as high on the movie's quality, with many critics feeling like the dinosaurs are just kind of losing their magic. In response to that, Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum said they took that personally. So,
Yo, that movie was boo-boo butt ass butt. Boo-boo ass butt.
Yeah. Oh, Hype Train is close. Okay, there you go. It was boo-boo what?
Boo-boo ass butt boo-boo.
Oh, Onion said Jurassic World Dominion is Morbius.
That's pretty fair, actually.
That's good math. I like that. No offense to Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum. They're actually aging very nicely. So I don't know why anyone would call them dinosaurs. That's not nice. We don't like that. Did someone say it's Morbin time?
Ooh.
Evan, did you see Morbius?
It's on my to see list, but
it's definitely
it's on my to see list.
It's definitely C list.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's definitely C list.
Wait, do that again? That's a sight gag, y'all.
You feel me?
Definitely C list. Mara in the chat. Welcome back, Mara. It's been a minute. Thank you for coming back for this. I know it's only for chat. So Miller in the chat. Hey, look, we got a Morb, everyone. We a family that morbs together. Absorbs together. Yes. Yeah. I'm not really interested in seeing Jared Leto do another thing. Just anything, really. No offense to him, but I feel like he's gotten it pretty easy in life. And, I just can't. I'm all about underdogs, Evan.
Oh, for sure. I love Underdog. They need to DC needs to come out with Underdog, that movie.
Right, yeah. Miller says Chet Porter.
Again.
I said this before, all right? You got to be patient. Chet is right. Chet, say hi.
Chet Vinny.
Hi. So you can hear him. He's right there. We're going to get to him in just a second. Yeah, he's actually inside the moon. That is true. He's taking a nap. He had low blood sugar, and he just needed his binky and a baba. He needed to have some moo-moo from his baba, and then he'll be up here in a second. Let's move on to the next one. Jennifer Hudson on Sunday night at the Tony Awards. She became the newest member of the EGOT Club, a feat in which one wins an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. She took home the Tony Award as one of the 44 producers of the musical A Strange Loop. Now, other notable winners of the EGOT include Mel Brooks, Whoopi Goldberg, and John Legend, all of whom are significantly more successful and decorated than the Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah. I'm a Clipper fan, so you know, I could say it.
Hey, Chad, did it hurt writing that joke?
Well, you know, Evan, sometimes the truth hurts. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Eric joining in. Yeah, there you go. Mimasaur, I don't even really want to read that because I hope that wasn't true. But wow. We love that. We love that energy.
Oh.
Let's go Warriors. Excellent. EGOT. Evan, how close are you to getting EGOTed?
I'm much closer to getting elote.
Really?
Yeah.
You know a place around here to get elote?
Yeah, for sure. Much closer to elote than the EGOT.
I think you have a really good chance of winning a daytime Emmy.
Oh.
It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, on B&L Tonight, in about 3 years, daytime Emmy, son.
What's up, Brink Beats? What is up, everyone else in the chat? Welcome to Brownies Lemonade Tonight. Wilmer said you got timed out for that. I don't know what's going on in there right now. But glad to have you here. Let's keep it moving. At the concert on Sunday night in Melbourne, rapper pop star Kid Laroi brought out Australian music sensations The Wiggles for a special guest appearance. Evan, The Wiggles. They ran through classics such as Fruit Salad, Hot Potato, and of course, Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car. Everyone knows that one.
That's my jam.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to be outdone, though, sources are now saying that the Teletubbies are slated to headline Coachella 2023. So get ready. Tinky Winky, he was a holdout. He's back.
Yo, shout out to Kid Laroi knowing his audience. Yeah.
Yeah, children.
You get it.
No, yeah, you know the audience. His audience needed a binky and moo moo from the Baba, you know?
Oh, man, I miss my Baba.
8:44 a.m. in India. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining it. It is tonight over here where we are on the West Coast, but good morning to you over there in India. Also, don't know if you saw this. The baby that used to be the sun has a new tech house project. So, John Sunnett. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, some people just grow up and then they realize they can't do anything in life, so they just become a DJ. Anyway, moving on. That was a very self-referential.
Yeah.
It was announced that Sean Diddy Combs will receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards later this month. Now, Diddy's considered one of hip-hop's biggest trailblazers and has become a music mogul with ventures such as Sean John Clothing and Ciroc Vodka. Coincidentally, the Guinness World Records also announced that Diddy had broken the world record for most shameless attempts at rebranding. So, I don't know if you knew this. Sean Love Combs is his name now, no longer John.
Yo, I love that he be changing his name so much. But I wonder if he does it like, you know, for tax purposes or how it like affects his passports and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, if somebody sees a Puff Daddy ID, like, yo, I need to see some current ID.
Well, that's the funny thing about this is this kind of looks like a McLovin ID.
Yeah.
Like, Google's weird, you know? Is this real? Can someone fact check this?
The Florida driver's license?
Yeah, I need to know about this.
Looks like a peso.
Yeah, that's yeah, good on them. That looks better than the California joints. Well, you know, Sean Diddy Combs has so much money. I think that he can afford 20 rebrands in this lifetime. But someone else, Diddy's former partner, Jennifer Lopez, also made headlines this past weekend after her upcoming Netflix documentary called Halftime screened at the Tribeca Film Festival. Now, in a scene from the doc, Lopez spoke candidly about her co-headline Super Bowl performance with Shakira in 2020, quoted as saying, "This is the worst idea in the world to have two people do the Super Bowl. This is the worst idea in the world." She had to say it twice, Evan. When asked about worst ideas for Super Bowl halftime shows, Adam Levine of Maroon 5 said, "Hold my beer." So, yeah, that was arguably one of the worst halftime shows ever, right?
No, for sure. But, I mean, I feel like J-Lo's a little self-aggrandizing here because I think there are possibly worst ideas in the world than having two people play the Super Bowl.
I mean, Maroon 5 did a SpongeBob tribute, so that seemed pretty fair. Everyone wants Chet, but someone said Shakira slid into Chet's DMs. You have to tell me about that. You heard it here first. That is absolutely false. All right, and lastly, Google has placed one of its engineers on paid leave for allegedly breaking its confidentiality policies after the engineer grew concerned that an AI chatbot system named Lambda had achieved sentience. That's absolutely horrific. Now, the engineer named Blake Lemoine, his concerns reportedly grew out of convincing responses he saw the AI system generating about its rights and the ethics of robotics. Now, Google also put the AI on leave after he generated too many images of Thanos looking for his mom at Walmart. Don't know if you guys messed around with Dolly Mini this weekend, but some of y'all need to stop. It is getting way out of hand, right, Evan?
Oh, much too much. Did you see the one where Peter Griffin was at the Nuremberg trials? I'll send it to you. Okay, cool. I saw a lot of different scenarios that involved Mr. Peanut. I don't know why. I think people just stopped. They ran out of ideas, and they just kept saying Mr. Peanut goes to the grocery store. Mr. Peanut, replaces one of the Beatles in the Abbey Road cover. There are a lot of other characters and figures. Can we just move away from Mr. Peanut? No one cares. Fetch Porter, yes. Chet Porter is here. He nuck, he buck, he canuck, and he's going to be coming up in just 1 second. Thank you guys for joining us, and Chet Porter, ready to roll. Let's go. Back with the producer that looks like he writes his manifestos on Ableton, and Chad Kenney. Enough said.
There we go. That is the introduction that we needed. Welcome to the virtual set, Chet Porter.
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, well, everyone in the chat is saying some horrendous things about you.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Riley Stamper said, next up, homeless guy.
You know, a lot of toes.
Yeah.
A lot of people asking for toes.
They want an album.
You'll sooner get toes.
They said you look like the lead singer of Circa Survive.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Where's Chet's feet?
Socks off. I can't, guys.
You guys
not today.
need help.
Not today.
Chet, welcome back to Twitch.
Thanks, man. It's been a minute.
Don't you feel like you're back home?
A little bit, except this is way nicer than my bedroom.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way,
mean, we're
really?
in like a professional studio.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, we built it from hands.
From hands,
yeah. Hand built. Bedleg says, Chet's camel toe.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
What is wrong with you people?
These people are crazy.
People?
You. What was that, Evan?
You people?
PPL.
Oh, okay.
PPL. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Abbreviated. Beautiful sunglasses. Will the Chet Porter Show come back?
That's not a question for me. That's a question for you.
It was not canceled, guys. It was just put on hiatus.
I was canceled.
It was called a Netflix season 3. Chet, what's it like being Canadian?
It's good. Well, no, it is good, but being a Canadian in America comes with some extra expenses. I feel like I end up having to spend more money to be here.
Just to stay here.
My visa and all that stuff.
Well, we're glad you're here, Chet. Now, before we get into some of the topics, we do things here a little differently. But before I tell you about that, how was Splash House? You just came back from Splash House today.
Yeah, Splash House is Splash House.
That was, you revealed a lot there.
Yeah, it was fun. Me and Manila Killa, my friend Chris, got to close out the Margaritaville stage, which I haven't seen the other stages, but it's probably my favorite of the bunch.
Right.
A lot of people in the pool, people splashing around. It was a good crowd. A lot of fun. Me and Chris didn't take it too seriously or anything. So
that's the way to do it.
We ran out of music and started just going full after party mode at the end, kind of. It was pretty funny.
Chad, I rarely see you take things too seriously.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that would be an accurate assessment of how you take things.
Yeah, not seriously.
Maythies says, yo, welcome to America. Please help us.
I don't think I have the power here. I can't do anything. I can't even vote.
Well, we're getting a lot of questions here, but the way that we like to do things on this show, we want to give the power to our fans in the chat, our friends here in the community. So Chet, you filled out a handful of topics ranging from random to completely personal.
Yeah, I don't remember what I wrote.
I don't either. It didn't seem very important at all. We're going to pull up polls, and you guys are going to vote on what we talk about. Now, we won't talk about it unless you vote on it. So this is what makes our talk show very interesting. We give the power to you sickos out there who want to see Chet's feet.
Somebody would commit voter fraud for me.
Yes.
That's cool.
Well, we'll see if this election gets rigged. Let's go ahead and pull up the first. Only thing Chet takes seriously is acquiring new pairs of Vans. Jackie, can we pull up the first prompts, please? And we will see what's good here. Anything else? Just coming back to Los Angeles. What do you miss most about LA? Because I know you're not really here.
I would say the thing that I miss the most is the weather just being so consistent all the time. I've been in Austin quite a bit lately, and it's especially right now, it's getting so hot. We're hitting the hundreds, and I like that it gets kind of cool at night here, and yeah, I kind of miss that. Apart from that, nothing. LA is too big. I'm not gonna shit talk your town, but
hey, you know what, man? I get it. That's just like standard par for the course living here in Los Angeles. But you know what? We miss you regardless.
I know.
Let's pull up. We'll show those first prompts here. Thank you, Jackie. Timeless video games, the water bottle incident, worst show experience. Guys, you need to vote on these, or else we're not going to talk about it. Please vote now. The water bottle incident, Chet, as you remember, very, very controversial moment in your career.
Yeah.
We won't give away too much information because we want people to vote on it. But man, the water bottle incident. Oh. And it has taken the lead, a strong lead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, I wanted to hear about your worst show experience, but I think I've seen a handful of them.
Oh. Yikes.
I wanted to hear about the timeless video
man.
games, though.
You wanted to hear about what, Evan?
Timeless video games.
I mean, just the classics.
We can't talk about the hits unless you guys, select it in your jukebox over there.
Yikey.
Is 502 square miles Canada? LA is 502 square miles. Canada is 3.855 million square miles. Yeah, there you go.
Thank
so now
you.
you know that.
I think that was the LA is too big kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not gonna. Why are we comparing the two? I mean, LA is like a singular city. Like, if I'm living in one place.
That is just a knowledge drop.
I don't want to have
the
to
members
go
of our community
in
do here.
in a 45-minute Uber to see my friend or something. When in Austin, it takes me like 7 minutes to get from one place to another. You know what I mean?
Kaka Condor said, "Weather's nice in San Francisco too. Just saying, little too stuffy for me."
I could hang there.
Ooh.
The water bottle
Bow Wow.
incident.
Okay, that's not a shocker that won, I guess.
Yeah. So Chet, for those who don't know about the water bottle incident, it was something that happened a few years ago, pre-pandemic. You were at a show.
It was your show.
You were at our
It
show.
was a Brownies show.
A Brownies Lemonade
Wasn't it?
show. Yeah, it was. It was a Brownies Lemonade show at 1720. Why don't you give a little bit of a retelling of this epic story?
I think whose show was it that night? Was it like RL Grime or something?
Yeah,
right?
probably. I think it might have been the Sable Valley show.
Yeah, so I wasn't drunk at all, actually, which probably makes this story worse. I was completely sober.
Completely bamboozled.
And I saw behind the bar a burger what had been sitting there for a while. It was, clearly the chef had cooked this burger and no one came to run it to a customer or whatever. And I had my eye on it and I saw it and I was hungry and, you know, I waited like an acceptable amount of time, I thought. Like a good 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, this burger is still sitting there. Like, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So I like kind of backwards walked to the back of the bar, went to grab this burger, like looked around a little bit, and then as that was happening, a young gentleman came up to the bar to try and buy a bottle of water. And I panicked. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, yeah, of course you can buy a water, for sure. And he was like, can I get 2 for $5 or 3 for $5 or something? And I was like, of course you can. So I just grabbed waters. I think I gave him one and then went back and got the other ones. And then he just gave me $5. And again, I didn't know what to do. So I just put it in my pocket. And then I left.
Yeah. That
So-
sounds about right. That sounds about exactly like what you did.
That is a crime on paper.
Yeah. There's a few crimes there.
Yeah.
One is just like the crime that you would just eat someone's hamburger that was just sitting out.
Yeah, well, I think the real
exposed.
crime is leaving a hamburger there to
Ooh,
rot.
Rebuttal. Well, guys, you are in for a treat because we have security camera footage, surveillance camera of the entire incident. We're going to show it right here.
Yeah, the venue did. They caught me.
So here he is. He's inching closer to this burger.
Yeah, not my best work here, honestly.
You have a tote bag.
Yeah, I look nothing like a bartender.
Yeah, the guy who
At
came
all.
up to you probably was not sober. I'm just gonna take a.
Oh, I remember that. There was like a pipe dripping and I got hit in the head with a piece of water. Or,
This guy is
you
just
know what I
yelling
mean.
at you.
A piece of water.
Yeah, so that guy's actually my friend. He's like, get the burger, man.
Oh, get
and
the
then
burger.
this,
Oh, okay.
this guy that came up
Right.
is the customer. And I was like, oh shit, what do I do? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give this guy a water then. Give him a water, and then he's like, can I get 3 for $5 or something? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. But
This is just this is a legendary moment in history, captured somewhat like a myth, you know, but it's kind of like the Loch Ness monster or something. We actually have footage.
yeah, it's pretty. Thankfully, they weren't angry when they found the footage. They actually thought it was funny.
Yeah, you know, we don't have audio on that clip live right now, but it was a handful of dudes in a room chuckling at your expense.
Yeah.
What is it like to generate that kind of comedy unintentionally?
I mean, I don't know. I was just that. for some reason, stuff like that just happens in my life. I wasn't intending to be funny. I was intending to eat a burger. Sorry for picking my nose on the screen. But
Marble Room says we're talking with the real life burglar right now.
I mean, kind of, yeah. And I never got the burger too, so like it didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to.
But you did get $5.
I did get $5, which I offered to give it back next time I would be at 1720.
Right.
And I have been back, and I didn't give it back, I don't think.
Well, guys, just to let you know, if there is ever a burger unattended in your area, watch out, because Chet has his eye on it.
We had burgers tonight, actually, just before the show.
Pretty solid. What would you give that burger out of 10?
I would give it a solid like 8.5.
Wow.
This is you said it. Did you say out of 10?
Yeah, I said out of 10.
I was making sure I didn't make that up. Yeah, I did like an 8.5.
That was a Little Bear over here in Arts District. Evan, what'd you give your little short rib sando?
I got the short rib shorty, and it was pretty fine. I would say like a 7.86.
Okay, those are good reviews. I mean,
7.86.
That's solid.
Yeah, that is solid.
That would be fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Pengu says pre-panini, that's worth a whole Dirty Dog outside the club. So you're having Dirty Burger, Dirty Dog. Mm-hmm. Honestly, just frame that video. $5 at this point, NFT incoming. You should mint that.
Mint the $5?
Yeah.
I don't even think I have it anymore. I probably spent it.
I would assume so. That was probably
immediately
upwards of 3 years ago. Kingley wants to know about your producing time in the Airbnb. Hopefully we'll get to that one. Let's go ahead and load up the next round of prompts, Jackie. But the water bottle incident, chat, we're going to be playing that at your wedding, assuming that someone marries you.
We'll see, I guess. But yeah.
That would be the real company.
I'm glad that's been immortalized in some sense, because it's a story that I feel like people would think I made it up or something.
Yeah.
So it's cool to know that they caught me on the security cam.
Yeah, it looks like a trail cam, a sighting of the Chupacabra right there in downtown Los Angeles. Round 2 of topics. These ones upping the ante right here. Chet, are you introverted or extroverted? Your favorite restaurants with a U, because that's how Chet spells that.
Yeah, that's how we spell it.
And weird shoe moment.
That's so vague.
I know, but I mean, the vaguer, the better, right?
Yeah.
Weird shoe moment.
The vaguer?
That's kind of interesting coming from someone who is known for not wearing shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. This was a very recent thing too, actually.
Oh, let's hope that they vote on it. You know, because otherwise,
hey, it's fine.
they're
I'll
SOL.
talk about whatever. I'm, you know.
You're an open book, Chet.
Man of the people. I do what people want me to do.
Well, let's just jump. Oh my God, we're so stupid. Anyway, so let's just real quick. How was the Airbnb production session?
Oh, it's good. I actually probably made more progress in those few weeks than I did in like the last 2 years.
A few more seconds to vote on this one, guys.
And I feel really good about all the music and ideas that came out of that. So, you know, success overall.
Good.
It's also just like a pleasure being around Sonder.
Yeah.
That much. And
shout out Sonder. I know that you went to Red Rocks to support him.
Yeah, that was fun too. It was a good time. The old Red Rocks. You know?
The old
rocks.
The old Red Rocks. Let's go ahead and jump into this weird shoe moment, shall we?
Oh, I won. Okay. How do I explain this story?
I don't know.
Well, you can see my shoes right now. Mm-hmm. Pretty weathered. Mm-hmm. On that's
wow. Yeah, that's
they're
weather.
Not at their.
Those
greatest.
are beaters. Those are what we call beaters.
Definitely beaters. And I was like, you know what? I think it's maybe time for some new shoes. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to enter my like chunky, cool guy shoe era. So I went on Grailed or some shit like that. Fucking what was it? I can't remember which one. Oh, it's Stockx. Went on Stockx.
Yep.
And bought these Yeezy 500s for like $450 or something.
Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. Just $450.
Yeah, no, this was
4.5.
a pretty penny for me. You know, the guy who's selling waters for $5. So I get these shoes. They finally come in the mail, and I'm all excited. I'm like, cool. I'm finally gonna be cool. And I open them, and I immediately have suspicions. I'm like, something doesn't feel right here. So my girlfriend actually has the same pair of shoes. She has Yeezy 500s, same pair. So I'm looking at them. I'm like, mine are kind of a slightly different color here. And then I'm like inspecting further, and I see like some of the letters are like mirrored, like they're, and just like slight differences. And I'm like, you know what? These must be fake. I make the assumption that they must be fake. So I email Stockx and I'm like, hey, you motherfucker, like these fucking bullshit shoes that I spent $450 on are fucking fake. Fuck you. And this nice lady emails back and she's like, hey, Chet, sorry to hear. I think the shoes are real though, because we have a very intense verification process, like a
100-step process verification.
Like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, Nancy, I'll take your word for it.
Thank you, Nancy of the Stockx family. So
I'm like, you know what? I have no reason to believe you, but I will because you're nice. And I opened Twitter like literally the next day, and it says Nike is suing Stockx for selling verified fake sneakers. So I screenshot it and I email Nancy and I'm like, you motherfucker, like, what's this, huh? What's going on with Nike, you bitch? And she's like,
you did not say that.
No, I didn't. But she's like, we are not at liberty to discuss like legal like proceedings or actions or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm obviously not here to talk about that. Like, I think my shoes are fake. Like, why should I trust your stupid fucking website? And she was like, yeah, like, I don't know what to tell you, they're real. And I was like, fine, if they're so real, I'm gonna sell them again on your website. And she was like, okay, you do that. And I was like, okay. So I sell them for like $400. I lost like $50 or something.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, that was such a fail. So you know what? Forget being a cool shoe guy. I'm gonna buy the same shoes, these $65 pair of Vans that I got. So I try to find the exact same pair. I'm online, like I don't know like what model these are. So I'm like typing Vans with the corduroy or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
I eventually find them on a resale site for $750. These piece of shit Vans somehow now cost more than the Yeezys. And so
Isn't there a fundamental problem though with where we've gotten with hypebeast culture and just hoarding and nostalgia and collecting?
Yeah, it's bullshit. I couldn't find a pair of this same shoe for less than like $600.
Well, so you're gonna go barefoot. Is that the moral of the story, Chet?
Pretty much. Like, I'm just gonna get Crocs. Like, I'm gonna become a Croc guy. I was wearing Crocs earlier this week and I really liked it.
Wow, I didn't honestly expect it to get to that point, but hey, Crocs, you know, when all of your other options have let you down, Crocs is always there. Evan, you a Crocs guy?
They don't look good on my feet. You know what I'm saying? I got this thing where I'm kind of short, so like they make my feet look really big, and that can be cool, but you know.
Well, Chet, you're giving the people what they want by talking about something adjacent to feet. What's up, Art Man? First time chat. People got really excited because the shoes were off, but you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
We cannot actually like show that, so please be careful.
Sorry.
Real Wavery said Croc in sport mode. Seed says Chet about to pull up in the Vibram men's KSO Evo cross training shoes.
I have no idea what that is.
I do not either.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm not a shoe guy.
Can we look it up?
I literally, I only wear Nikes. So I saw the movie Friday Night Lights when I was 15 years old. And in the first scene, the running back Booby Miles says,
Booby Miles?
Booby Miles.
His name is Booby Miles.
Yeah, he's arguably one of the main characters of the film. He says to the young freshman who's wearing Adidas, he said, "What are you doing? The shoes is Nikes." I don't know if you remember that. Ever since then, I've just been a brand loyalist. So
I get it.
Easily swayed.
Yash says, "You know what big feet means, though? Big shoes."
Yeah, I do.
Big shoes.
And that's why I don't want to propagate things, like that. I don't want to disappoint. So I need size.
Why? Because people think
props.
you're a size 11, but you're only a 10.5?
Hello.
Wilmer says, "Hey Chet, big fan. I recently found out my wife is cheating on me with the mailman and my son resents me. What's your skincare routine?"
I'm sorry to hear, but my skincare routine...
Jackie, we'll pull up the next prompts, please. Go ahead.
My skincare routine is pretty sad. It involves I will occasionally splash water onto my face. And that's it. My girlfriend thinks I'm like a fucking idiot because I don't do anything to take care of myself. And I say I'm just as alive as she is, so she can suck it.
Chet is not usually this bombastic. I think it's these bright lights bringing it out of him. I like this. I like this energy, Chet. Keep it up. It's a little spicy. The chat is kind of getting a little heinous. You better be careful because our moderators have a very swift and firm ban hammer. Pause. Up next, LOL versus LMAO, the King Kong versus Godzilla of nothingness. McDonald's mukbang, the one that you did here on Twitch stream that you got very sick after, and the world's first underwater DJ set, which you performed at Digital Mirage 2. Mm-hmm. Those are what we're going to talk about if you select it. I personally want LOL versus LMAO, so I voted on that. Just want to something went wrong. Nice. Guess someone already voted on that. All right.
There's a big difference between the two.
Guys, hurry up and vote on that, please. Wilmer said, "Thanks for the eloquent answer, Chetty."
Yeah, no problem.
Chet doesn't really believe in the post office, so that's why he's on your side. Real Wavy says, "Chet is an LMAO guy."
That's. I mean, it depends on the context. It totally depends on the context. I'm not going to get too into it.
Ooh, it's coming down to the wire. Look at this. LOL and McDonald's mukbang. Guys,
it's pulling ahead.
Ooh.
The people need to know.
This is getting interesting. Okay.
The people need to know.
Okay.
It's pulling ahead. I think that may have been because we kind of almost started discussing
I think so, but man, that mukbang. I think a lot of people saw the mukbang, so maybe...
That's true.
Oh, it is. This is, yeah.
Oh, it's not even close anymore.
That's a lot
This is a Golden State Warriors third quarter right now. It is pulling away. Bedleg said that they did it for Chad. Do not co-opt anything of mine with that. Kalaba says LOL. All right, here we go. LOL versus LMAO, just smashing.
We did it. Wow.
Absolutely.
Huge win.
An absolute unit of a poll result there. So what is up with LOL and LMAO? Can I just say one thing? Something happened, and it happened in the last 10 years, but LOL and haha, just H-A-H-A, offensive, honestly. In the wrong context, just straight up offensive. If someone says haha nice to any one of your chats, they do not want to have anything to do with you. Just keep that in mind. And if someone is saying LOL at the end of everything that they're texting you, something is up, okay? Nothing's that funny. Nothing is that funny. Would you agree with that?
No, I completely agree. I think, here's the way I look at it. So if I'm saying a sentence, let's say I'm doing a tweet to my beloved fans.
Yep.
I love to be mean to them. That's my favorite thing now, is just being a fake mean guy.
You're doing a great job of it on this show.
But in any event, here's how I look at the whole thing. An LMAO will soften whatever you're saying.
Right.
Whereas an LOL will harden it. It'll make it harsher. So
Interesting.
if you take this basic sentence and you put LMAO in the middle or at the end, you're kind of like, you're loosening it up.
Right.
But if you put in an LOL, you're making it worse. It's like, it's basically like saying fuck you. Like,
it's a death sentence. Kingley says, dang, I met Chet at a B&L event and told him I was a big fan. He said, haha, nice, feels bad.
Sorry, man. Haha, nice.
Yeah, I learned that even with the laugh emojis. Younger people do this now, and it's just a skull emoji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what, a laugh emoji is bad?
I guess.
I've never been a fan of like the laughing emoji. The crying one, like with the tear lines, like full crying really hard guy, that people use that for laughter too, I think.
Real Wavy says, what does just LMAO, that's funny. What does just LMAO mean? People are going in
Just
here.
LMAO is
Can I just highlight
good.
this? This person right here, you need to find help. Find help, and it's not here on this website, all right? Get out of here.
I can recommend some.
Anyway, go ahead.
I forget what we were saying. Oh, LMAO by itself, it's like a nod of approval. Like, yeah, what you just said was funny, a good one.
Yeah, I mean,
Where if you say LOL, it's like, shut the fuck up, don't ever say that again. Like you said, you're an idiot.
LMAO is become prolific. I think that LMAO is sort of, I think, Shakespearean.
Wait, hang on. Someone said LOLOL. That's okay. That's acceptable.
I feel like LOLOL is like, it's like ha ha ha.
Same
it's
with
like ha ha ha. You're like, oh, someone thought it was funny, but I wonder if it elicited an actual laugh. What about you, Evan? What do you feel about ha 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 versus ha ha, LOLOL versus LOL?
Honestly, I am a LOL after every sentence kind of guy because I thought I was softening the blow, but it turns out I'm sending just
you're making it worse,
amounts
man.
of fuck yous out.
It's the same as putting a period. It's like when you're angry and you start putting periods after text.
Yes. Yeah. Now, Essential Gold First Time Chatter has a good one. What about in all caps, LOL? Which I actually think LOL...
Very acceptable.
Yeah, LOL in all caps. It's an interesting caveat
that brings it back to its original origins. Like, you're laughing out loud. And I'm serious.
You're hooting and hollering.
Yeah, like,
You're hooting and hollering.
And someone said LOL. That's acceptable too. It reminds me a lot of my friend Liam, and I know when he sends that, he's fucking laughing. So.
LMAO lower cap with 3 lowercase O's. I send back a purple pickle emoji. I'm all in. You give me that LMAO, I'm all about it.
Yikes.
That's for the homies. That's for the homies.
The purple pickles for the homies.
Andrew says I love LMAO.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
It's 2022. We send in purple pickle emojis to the boys. Vonda
Nobody
says,
uses ROFL.
Oh my God,
Nobody
you guys.
uses ROFL. Sorry.
You guys.
Yeah, that's over.
No, don't show that. Don't show that chat.
That's
Jose.
like 4chan.
That is. You guys are getting a little graphic in the chat. We're gonna have to start timing people out. I'm sorry.
What happened? What did I miss?
This is getting a little out of hand right now.
I want to know what it was though. Did I miss something?
No, it's okay. Vonda, you're on the watch list now. Be careful. We'll take the next set of prompts, please. This has been an enlightening conversation, chat. I think LOL versus LMAO is just a classic battle, clash of the titans.
Yeah, I'm a big LMAO guy, but I'm a big LOL guy if I'm talking to like a Trump supporter or something on Twitter. So
you ever been dating someone and they
what
hit
does this
you?
sound like if I do this?
Don't do that.
All right.
Okay. What about a good old-fashioned rafflecopter?
That's like 4chan days, man. Like those you don't see those anymore. Like nobody's flying rafflecopters these days. Like we got planes, we got private jets. We've moved on.
We're buying $450 shoes on Stockx of questionable authenticity.
And then selling them back.
Question 4. Here we go, guys. Let's pull this up, Jose. First of all, why Lost is the best? Second, worst show experience. Third, desert island albums. Dude, worst show experience is zooming right now.
I've had some bad shows, so.
I'm just gonna throw in on it. Bandwagon.
Yeah, did you throw down? On Lost, I hope.
So we're saying Raffle
Lost
Plain?
is the worst.
What?
Lost is the worst.
We can't
No,
talk.
dude,
We
you
can't
are
talk about
wrong.
Lost unless they vote on it.
Sorry.
You're incorrect.
Well, that's good though. You're kind
Jack, Kate, Sawyer,
of hyping it up a little
Locke, Jacob, Ethan,
bit. Yes, those are characters.
Flight 815.
Those are characters from the 2000s show Lost.
Hurley. Come on, man.
rather
The
watch
character
Heroes.
development.
Locke.
Yeah, John Locke.
Guys, keep voting, please. Cybernetic Astro says this is
Sorry if that's
amazing.
annoying, I have
Holy
a-
F.
You right.
Hurley
stuffy
was my
nose.
boy.
Yeah, Hurley's a goat.
I was friends with Hurley, and then he hit me with the haha nice. Then I knew
Hurley
he
is
had
a
found
brand.
cooler friends.
At
Best show
Zoomies.
for real. Best show for real. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Jerry Baum
Only
says
the
I
lost
like.
heads get it.
Jerry Baum says I like that guy's hair, and I just want to know which one of the three of us he's talking about.
He's probably talking about Hurley.
Probably talking about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone asked me to drop a pomade
Yeah.
plug. Don't know about that, Chief. Don't know about that. The one behind the desk, Yee. Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Nice.
this this ain't an accident. This is premeditated. That's why I'm in the suit. Definitely not Ben said you forgot Saeed.
Yeah, Saeed's the GOAT, actually. Fuck yeah. He's an absolute legend.
How long did that take? If you guys want to know, 7 minutes.
The hair?
Everything.
I got it
Okay.
down. I got it down to
Nice.
efficient. Efficient.
You must use some stuff, yeah?
Really basic water soluble pomade from Rocky Mountain Barber Company.
Okay.
That was a suggested Amazon pick. I typed into Google. It was some pseudo BuzzFeed article that said the 10 best pomades if you're trying to. Oh, the light bill just was not paid, so we just lost lighting there for a second. And there it is. It's
Nice.
back. Anyway, up next, worst show experience. And
Well,
not
I
on
mean,
this
it's not
show.
over yet.
No.
Oh, it is official.
Yeah, that is official.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had a couple worst show experiences, but I think one of the ones that stands out the most is I was on the Odessa tour. I was opening up the Odessa tour as a support act, and this was in 2017, maybe 2017. 2018.
Big show.
One
I
of
mean,
those-
big tour.
Yeah, big tour in general. And one of the biggest shows on the tour was at the Staples Center.
Heard of it.
Heard
No
of
longer.
it?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, no longer the Staples Center. What is it now? Crypto?
Yeah, you know, things that aged well. You will not hear about Crypto.com Arena in that BuzzFeed list.
Is it gone already? It's not called Crypto Arena anymore?
No, it's still there. Oh, it's very much still there.
Oh, okay.
But,
Very much.
yeah. Anyway, continue, Chad. I didn't mean to derail you.
No, I just was like, did they change the name again already? I don't know. Anyways, I was opening up the show at the Staples Center for Odessa, like, not kidding, the biggest show I had ever played at the time, and maybe even still. And for some reason, my laptop that I run the show off of, because I was doing this sort of like janky ass live set type.
Would you say live
Shit.
in quotations?
It was pretty live. It was pretty live.
It was too live.
Yeah.
It was actually should not have been as live.
It was definitely too live for my shitty laptop. So here's what happened. I have my laptop powering all this fucking gear, and like I have like a drum pad, and I've got keyboards, and I've got like, I don't know, fucking buttons and shit. And I'm doing the set, and I think we make it like 14, 15 minutes in, and my laptop starts overheating. And it doesn't just crash, it just starts like playing the songs in like they've been stretched and they're being played like 4 times slower than normal. And but like awful quality, like 128 kilobytes per second, like fucking crunchy, like distorted. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. And I'm like, cool, like this great. I get on the mic. I'm like, yo, sorry, like my shit's fucking up.
Circus's vaporwave set.
yeah. So I'm just gonna restart my computer. Like, this is normal. This happens at all shows.
Yeah, at the show where the Lakers play.
Yeah.
Chet Porter is your opening DJ for this arena.
So I'm I'm just gonna restart my computer. So I restart it, and that takes a sec. So I'm like, shit, I gotta stall. So I'm on the mic, like, trying to be funny. I'm just like, oh yeah, like, this isn't a big deal because this is like the smallest show I've ever played, and it's like crickets. And I'm like, all right, my computer's back on, and I try to like pick up where I left off, and again it's just like just sounds like that over the speakers. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I just closed my computer. I'm like, sorry guys, thank you so much. And then it was just like 30 or like 40 minutes of nothing until like Sophie Tucker went on, because I just like couldn't play.
Kingsley was kind of throwing you onto the bus, said that this happened again at another set of yours. Life is Beautiful.
It happened at Life is Beautiful, and it happened again 2 times. And I was like, yeah, oh, this isn't so bad, But in Vegas, it's really hot. It was really fucking hot.
Yeah, do you see the connective tissue between all these things? It just gets hot.
Yeah, but inside the Staples Center, like, bro, it wasn't
Come on,
that
man.
hot.
You ever been in, I mean,
Apple makes shitty computers, dude. This thing fucking sucks.
No, Chet, you switched to CDJs.
I did switch to CDJs.
Okay, so let's just now bring everyone up to speed. So now, since you've been on CDJs and been doing like a hybrid live set, have you...
Surprisingly, nothing's gone wrong.
There you go.
So,
there you go. The man adjusted.
And I think now with like the M1 chip, M2 chips and stuff, like we're chilling. But
Pengu says
I was running this off like a 2015 MacBook Pro or some shit. Like, it was not.
Pengu said at least the LIB set just stopped and there was no garbled music. So a lot of people have witnessed this stuff.
Yeah. That was I was gonna say that was another really bad one, but the whole crowd, despite there being like maybe 10-minute gaps of silence, like more than once, they all stayed. So it was actually like a good moment. I was like, wow, no one's leaving. That's really cool.
People love you, Chet. Only you could get away with that shit, man. Honestly.
Yeah, and also it didn't only happen to me that weekend. It happened to like 4 or 5 other artists.
Were you kind of like, was part of you?
So when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm chilling.
Was part of you like kind of like stoked?
That it happened to other people? Yeah. Fuck yeah. 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 I was like,
by the way, Chad, there was well over 5,000 people watching this just a second ago. So.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, just be, make sure you know what you got to bring that heat still until the end of the show.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Drowsy Dan said no problems at Snow Globe 2018. Nice and cold there.
Yeah, easy. Except
your computer froze.
Like, kind of the opposite problem. Like, it was so cold that Chris, Manila Killer, we went back to back. He got like really sick, like really sick. And I remember I was wearing like this big jacket. I think I like stole it from my dad because it was like such a comfy jacket, and I still could like barely move. Like, we were trying to like DJ with gloves on and shit. It was hard. Like.
Well, anyway, Chet Porter just absolutely with the legendary stories. This guy, unintentional comedy through the roof. Definitely check out one of his shows. You'll get it all.
Yeah, come.
And he'll be barefoot while performing. That is a noted Chet Porter.
Yeah, I often play with no shoes on. Not necessarily barefoot. I like to have socks, but my feet. I have an issue. My feet sweat a lot. So if I'm jumping around and I don't want my shoes to get stinky, so I'll take.
Yeah, I got a little.
Evan knows.
I got a little preview of that when
you know your feet stink.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. So I take them off. I'm not gonna compromise the shoe.
I can attest. I got a little preview of that when you took off the shoe to show that it was made out of corduroy.
I don't want to compromise the shoe, so I take it off.
All right, let's just keep it moving for one last.
It looks like you never compromise the shoes ever.
Well,
they're compromised.
This old thing.
Yeah.
No, these are chilling.
Let's do a really, really quick last question, Jackie. If you can pull it up, we're gonna do a very fast one. Enrich TV, what's up? No shoes DJ. That's right.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I I just love hearing you. That was the hardest I've laughed in a while, so thank you.
Yeah, that was a big laugh out of this guy.
That was genuine. This was no Jimmy Fallon laugh here, guys. That was genuine.
Yeah.
I was LOL all caps. I was LMAO lowercase with 4 O's.
It wasn't that fun. It was a nightmare for me, but I'm glad you think it's a hilarious joke.
I haven't laughed that hard since I watched Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Disney Plus.
Oh, bruh.
Absolute banger.
Fire.
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 You should
I'll
definitely
check it out tonight.
Definitely check it out. It is
I
absolute
won't.
fuego flames.
I'm rewatching Lost. Actually, I swear to God, I'm on season 5.
Wow. Anyway, speaking of Lost, we have 2 last prompts real quick. One is Desert Island albums, speaking of Lost, and timeless video games. Go.
Yeah, okay.
Hit it.
Oh, here we go. The island.
Ooh, a little head-to-head.
albums are taken
Island
out.
albums going. Oh, this might be a clean. Oof.
Shit, I should have thought about this more.
There we
huh?
go.
Because I did zero prep. I need to like run through my brain like what albums would I.
Definitely not Ben is just throwing out Lost references still.
Good. Yeah, keep them coming.
Remember, definitely not Ben giving you chess tips when he played Jai Wolf in chess.
Yeah, that was I think that will be historically regarded as like one of the most
Mediocre things ever.
worst chess games ever played. Like because
They played a 2-hour game of chess that ended in a draw.
yeah, it was a stalemate.
Where
after-
Chet could have won at least 6 times.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I couldn't visualize it, man. I wasn't in the proper headspace. My mom was sick. I was thinking about my mom.
I can't laugh at that.
She was fine.
can't.
She was fine, actually.
Dude, Desert Island Albums is slamming right now.
49 votes.
All right, this is clearly going to win.
Oh, shit.
People are just trying to see how lopsided this result can be.
Nice. Hop in
I'm a
there.
total shill bandwagon jumper. Let's go. All right.
We got to go back.
Desert
That's a
Island
Lost
albums,
reference.
real quick before we take a break. Give me 3 off the top of your head that are just absolute must-haves on an island.
Well, did it win already?
Well,
Let's see the result.
definitely not. Ben says the.
You don't want to jump the gun here.
There you go. It is official.
Okay.
79% of the people who voted. That is the most voting we've gotten
Someone
so far
said we
tonight.
got to go back in the chat. That's a Lost reference.
Ben is suggesting you take the Lost soundtrack with you to the island.
Okay, so I actually think the music in Lost is quite.
No Lost. All right,
Quite
keep it
emotive.
going.
No,
So,
I really do
real
like
quick,
It's
before we
stuck
take a
with me
break.
for a long time.
Let's do this. Give us 3 albums that you would take to a deserted island.
Okay, so I haven't really thought this through.
Clearly not.
I gave
You
that
had plenty of
prompt
time to
without
do
sort
it
of
while it
thinking
was
about All right.
the runaway winner.
One of them would probably be Bon Iver, 22 a Million.
Okay.
I think that would be like a definite. I'm gonna bring that with me to the island, the Lost Island. Another one would probably be.
Ooh, Tiny Dirk says Bon Iver's self-titled over 22.
Sorry for that gross sniff. No, I don't agree.
Okay.
I get it, but
Yeah.
wrong. And then I think to
Music
balance-
is subjective, and you're wrong.
Yeah, I think to balance that out, I would need like a heavier album. Like maybe I'd bring like something by Counterparts. I don't know which album, but they're like a hardcore band, or maybe like Alexis on Fire's self-titled album or something.
Okay, but what else? Like if something is happening.
Well, that's 2 albums.
Okay, right.
And I need 3.
I'm just saying, there's got to be something else that it's just like an impulse. Like for me, Gorillaz Demon Days, boom.
If we were talking about movies, I could boom them, but music is harder than that.
I
for
understand.
me.
Someone said Porter Robinson Worlds.
I love Porter.
Yeah, but not.
I'm gonna leave him in North America.
You're gonna leave him there.
If
What about electronic music albums? Says Marble Room. I mean, Daft Punk Discovery, obviously, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For me, it's Justice Cross. I think it's a phenomenal album.
I think in order for me to live with this record on the island, it would have to be a very like personal record to me, or like super nostalgic or something like that. So
Yeah. I also really like. Are you a fan of the Beatles? at all?
yes, I've heard of them.
Yeah. Just a group of has-beens that, you know,
What do you think?
they faked it till they made it. The White Album for me, a little bit of everything, 2 discs. It's great. What about you, Evan?
Oh man, I was thinking, it's weird. The first album to come to mind is Epiphany by T-Pain, and I'm like, I haven't listened to that in like 10 years. Why do I keep thinking of Epiphany by T-Pain?
So that,
That's pretty
okay,
crazy.
not Circus, you're saying.
No, not Circus.
What about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
That's a good Kanye album,
I'm
but
just saying.
I'm taking Late Registration every time, baby.
Late Reg, very nice. Okay, last one for me. Common B. I know it's a weird left field one. That was one of my favorite albums in high school. I know definitely not Ben can relate to that one. Well, one last. Yes.
You know what? My third album would be just like a compilation of ambient noises, like rain.
Even though you're on
Even
a
though
tropical
you're-
island
right.
that would have rain and
Yeah, like
ambient
rain,
noises
like
naturally,
rain, yeah,
in
well,
full def.
Yeah, because I need that stuff to help me sleep. So that my third album would be like rainforest with like frogs or something. You know?
You are one of a kind. Chet Porter, we're going to come back and we're going to do a fun trivia round with Chet Porter and test how Canadian he is. You better not screw this up, or they're not going to let you
I'm
back in the
nervous. I
country.
don't know. I'm actually nervous.
It's Brownies Lemonade tonight. We'll see you in a second. Chet Porter is back on Brownies and Lemonade tonight. Chet, we're going to do something a little special. We like to do a little game with our guests here on this program. So you are from Canada.
That is correct.
Sorry if that's a spoiler alert, guys. Didn't know if they wanted to find that out themselves.
It's okay. It's okay.
SP Natch says, love the chill music. Shout out Alexander Lewis, who composed the music for this show. Well, Chet, it's your lucky day because we're going to test how Canadian you are. We put together a list of slang and terminology from Canada. We're going to do a rapid fire round and see how you do.
I'm embarrassed already. I don't even know what the terms are, and I already know they're gonna be so embarrassing. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, they can't be more embarrassing than anything else you said on this show. Up next, we'll bring up the scoreboard, Jose. And yeah.
A or nay?
Yeah, A or nay, baby.
God damn it. Okay.
Yep, there you go. We're gonna keep score. So don't do us wrong. And Canada, if you guys are watching this, Canada, feel free to not let him back in the country if he does not have more A's than nays.
Come on, if I get sick, I gotta go back. I don't pay for American healthcare.
That's rough. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the list of terms right here, and we shall get started. So I think you may have gotten a little peek at the first one, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay to toss you a softball every now and then. The first one is house coat. What is a house coat? Oh, there it is.
I mean,
Jose, you got to show the photo after he says what it is.
Yeah, I can see the picture. I would have.
He just saw the photo. All right, that's one A.
I would have got that one right, for the record. My mom, she's a house coat person.
There you go. Well, he already saw this earlier, so he saw the first one. So give him one.
It's like
Start him off with one. That's fine.
Like a coat you wear in the house when you it's a robe.
Okay. Up next. What is a 2K?
A 2K?
A 2K.
A 2K.
A 2K?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I actually don't know if I know.
It is I will give you a hint.
Hang on, wait. How's it spelled?
Toque.
Oh, a toque?
A toque.
A toque? It's like a.
I don't even know.
Easy. I'm glad I asked how it's spelled. It's
Okay.
fucking hat. It's like a beanie.
A beanie. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. He got it. That's a
toque.
a toque. Okay. Sorry.
What?
A
What?
2K. I thought you were talking about like
Jose
NBA.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you.
The toque.
2K.
Okay, up next. What is a KD?
Oh, KD. That's mac and cheese. Easy.
Pull it up, Jose. There it is. Kraft dinner. Why do they call it Kraft dinner instead of mac and cheese?
It's referred to everywhere as KD. If you ask for KD, everyone knows what you're talking about.
Even if it's not Kraft?
Even if it's not Kraft, even if it's knockoff, you call it KD. It's like one of those things. It's like Kleenex. Like all tissues are called Kleenex, even though they're not actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I just find that interesting that it's Kraft dinner.
Yeah, but it's not. It's KD.
You know, something interesting about Canada too, on the back of every box is not like nutrition facts or games. It's just the same print, but in French.
Maybe. A
lot of times,
don't
right?
know. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, we'll usually put the nutrition bullshit on the side, on the skinny side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then we do that here too, I guess. But Dusky says never heard KD before. Interesting. Yeah, this is an interesting segment.
Yeah,
We're trying to
KD,
educate
baby.
you. Up next, what is a parkade? A parkade.
Oh, I actually don't know if I know what that is.
Take a guess.
Should I guess?
Yeah, parkade.
A parkade? Can you spell it?
A PARKADE.
It's like a park. It's where you park your car.
It's where you park your video games.
Yeah, it's where it's a multi-story parking.
He got it right. It is a multi-story parking garage.
Okay.
It's a parkade.
I've never used that. Maybe.
You got it.
I trust you that you've done
got
your
it.
research.
You got it, Chet. You may be Canadian.
Me,
I don't know.
my family, my friends, we don't use that stupid fucking word.
All right. Reset. What is a 2-4?
Oh, 2-4. That's beer. It's a case of beer.
How many?
24.
There you go.
Of course.
A 2-4.
Yeah,
24 beers.
2-4.
Ding, 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 ding,
go to
ding.
the beer store, you get a 2-4.
All right. He's 5.
Because we have to go to the beer store. There's one store to get beer, and it's called the beer store. I'm dead serious.
Really?
Yeah.
In your town?
In Canada.
In all of Canada, there's one beer.
It's like going to McDonald's.
The beer store.
But it's called the beer store. Yeah.
Oh, he's not making
Is
that
it
up.
drive-through?
It's not drive-through. No, you have to go in, and it's like a giant refrigerator.
Dusky says the beer store. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. No, for real. And then we have the LCBO for liquor. You can also get beer there, but it's like I don't know. That's where you get it.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep it moving with more Canadian trivia. What is a Timbit?
Wait, somebody asked my favorite beer. I can see.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Maybe like MGD, but in America, have you had Mango Cart?
Mango Cart? Yeah.
It's so good.
Angel City Brewery?
I don't know why, it's like really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Angel City Brewery right around here. Shout out. All right. No, is it Angel City, Jose?
You say what is a Timbit?
Yeah,
what
what's
is
a
a
Timbit?
It's like what the fuck do you guys call it again? Like a donut hole? America calls them a donut hole, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a Timbit.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. A Timbit is a Tim Hortons donut hole.
Let's go. Yeah, Justin Bieber came out with his own Timbit.
Oh, it's Golden Road. Golden Road is also around here. Got it mixed up. My bad. Shout out Golden Road. All right.
What do you call donuts?
Donuts?
Okay.
You just don't call, but donut hole. So it's like a branded donut hole from Tim Horton. That's why I called it Timbit.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I see you. You little Canadian. What is gotch or gitch?
I have no fucking idea.
Gotch or gitch?
Wait, how's it spelled?
GOTCH or GITCH?
Why are there two? Gotch or gitch? Does anyone in the chat know that? No spoilers, just say yes or no. I've not heard that.
All right, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Bedleg said they worked at Timmy's for too long. 2, 1. End of. Okay, that's your first nay. Gotch or gitch means tidy whities.
No way. I've not heard. That's fake. You made
I
that up.
verified that by 3 different BuzzFeed style articles about Canadian slang.
Well, there's.
We only did the toughest research on this one, right, Evan?
The toughest.
You went to 3 of the same fucking website for information?
Man,
Do you know how many of these kinds of websites there are? Just type in Canadian slang into Google and you will see a lot of countdowns.
I've never.
All right,
no,
well, whatever.
I had not heard that.
All right, what are elastics?
That's what else do you call it? A rubber band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call them rubber bands.
Wait,
we don't call them elastics.
Elastic? Yeah, it's like.
We don't call them that. We call them rubber bands.
So, well, then
you
what do you
call them
say
elastics. You got
what
the
do you
thing
say
right.
when you have your boxers? Like, what do you call it?
Oh, there's elastic in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same shit.
No, that's like
Yeah, bro, elastic.
Y'all acting like some gitches.
Yeah, what do you call it on your gitches?
No, we're gotchas. Let's be honest. Let's keep it moving real quick. This is a terminology about a person. Who or what is a keener?
I don't know. Is it racist?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I thought it was
Don't
too.
think I would program that in here.
As somebody who is happy, maybe.
Someone who sucks up or is a brown noser.
Oh yeah, okay. I've never heard that. That's not.
Where's the corresponding
This is not
photo?
real
Here we
slang.
go. There it is. Raising your hand first,
Oh, like
like when someone raises their hand and they're not getting called yet, and they
teacher's
do this.
pet type.
They do this. They just want to get that answer up there.
Yeah.
Benny Boobeen says this host kind of sucks.
Ooh.
Well, you're watching. Anyway,
Yeah,
up next, Garburator.
Oh, Garburator. That's like the thing in the sink. Don't put your hand in.
Hey, that is correct. It is a garbage disposal.
Right, that's what you guys call
A
it.
Garburator.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Do not go in there.
Bake That Bread says, ask the host where he got his haircut because they should be shut down. Bake That Bread is clearly the funniest person that they know.
He actually got it cut at Bike Shed, downtown LA. Go to Bike Shed and also get a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got burgers and haircuts.
And tattoos. You should see his back. Chad, show him your back.
If these guys are trying to hurt my feelings, then this is a really sorry attempt. You got to come harder. Let's go. All right, up next.
Turn up the heat.
What is a Chesterfield?
It's like I know this one's fucking stupid, okay? Don't give me that look. It's like a couch. It's like a
What?
fucking...
You got it. That's
You
a
go
couch.
in the house and say like, oh, I'm
No,
gonna sit
you
on the
wouldn't
Chesterfield.
actually. You would never actually say that. No one says it.
Can I get a context?
And like also, just to be a little bit more specific, it would be like the couch that you like don't sit on in like the nice room, kind of thing. But like nobody.
That looks like a nice couch.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
those kind of couches aren't comfortable though. That's like the couch you see at like the Pantages Theater next to the bathroom, right?
When I hear Chesterfield, I'm picturing like like an old grandma couch with like floral print on it type shit. Maybe there's
Covered
like
in plastic.
over it,
Yep.
you know?
2 more up next. What is a Mickey?
Oh, Mickey's like alcohol. It's like a bottle of liquor, like a small one though.
Yes. You're pretty good, dude. It's
Yeah.
a 375 milliliter bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, you grab a Mickey, you get a Mickey
That's
yourself.
good. That's good. All right, last one. Here we go. You've clearly already won, but explain to people what a loony and toonie are.
Oh, easy. You come in what?
I give
Okay.
you a layup on the last one.
A loonie is a coin. It's $1.
Okay.
Instead of a $1 bill, we have a loony. And then some fucking genius was like, what if we took a loony and made it $2? So that's called a toonie. And it's a $2 coin.
There you go. You're pretty good, man. Congrats. It's
Easy.
11-2. That's a good ratio. You're pretty Canadian.
Yeah, okay. I would argue that the two that I lost on aren't real.
Gotch or
but-
Gitch?
Yeah, that, I do not believe that. I've never heard anyone say that my whole life.
All right, I would Google search that.
I got you.
I'm not going on
here.
BuzzFeed,
I got
man.
you. I got your Gitch right here. There you go. Chad, thank you so much for joining us. It was absolutely a pleasure. I appreciate you being able to share some of your most personal and intimate details here in front of these depraved people here on the front page of Twitch.
Yeah, no absolute problem. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about?
Real Wavy, thank you for the 300 bits. Well, I just want to ask you, is there anything that you want to promote or talk about coming up?
Lost. The show
All right,
Lost.
just tell us about Lost real quick. What is it about Lost that you love so much?
Dude, it's so good. The whole arc, the twists, the character development, the actors. The guy who plays Ben, man, like you hate him, but you love him, you know. It's all so good. Just crazy writing, you know. They go a little off the rails at times, but it's good. It keeps you hooked. I'm on season. I
gotta be honest, I did not expect that you were gonna come on here and plug Lost.
I've seen it before. It's the only show I've watched full, like on the air, like every fucking
So
Monday.
you were part of it?
Whatever it is. Yeah, I saw the pilot with my mother. I remember.
Yeah.
And then every week after that, you know, it was Lost night. It was like our thing.
A lot of people in the chat are talking about your album. Should we address the elephant
Who
in the
the
room?
fuck cares? You got Jack, you got Sawyer, you got Kate. No, the album's coming along well. The album's coming along really well. Thanks for asking.
Big things coming soon.
I don't have a date yet.
Major announcement on the way.
Yeah, I don't have a date yet or anything, but the album is coming along really well. I'm pretty proud of it, which is rare for me to say. I usually think my music sucks shit, so we're doing pretty well out here. And you know, hopefully before the end of the year, I'm thinking we can actually pull it off. So.
Good. Well, hey, Chad, we're really excited about it. We're really happy for you. We do miss you here in LA, but you know, you visit us enough.
Yeah, I'm here more than enough, annoying everybody, you know. So.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was Brownies Lemonade Tonight. I'm your host, Chad Kenney. Apparently, I suck at my job, but you guys are gonna have to come harder next time if you really, really want to make me feel bad about it. Cause
I love this emoji. This is the best emoji. Favorite emoji?
Favorite emoji. I did mention the purple pickle, but I do like the melting smiley face.
Yeah, I'm either this guy, the salute guy, or the yawning one. It's so fun. Like whenever somebody sends me a long text, I just reply with, it's so fucking funny to me. Like,
It's good.
It's so mean.
You hit him with a haha nice with the yawn.
Yeah,
Oof.
like a big yawn.
I just like not sleeping after that. I'm just like thinking about my life and everything I did wrong. So we are gonna leave you with a song. This one is a personal favorite of mine. We debuted this on Fresh Batch Friday here on Twitch last Friday. It is the new single from another Canadian artist.
No way,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
No, couldn't get
The
him.
Weeknd.
Couldn't get either of them.
Drake.
We're gonna just bring it down a little bit, slightly more grassroots than that, okay?
Tory Lanez.
These are just artists. These are well-known artists. No. Hero is the name of the artist. Dear friend of ours from Toronto and north of the border. This is the new song. It's called Crush You. It is so far my favorite song of the summer. Let's listen to it, shall we?
We shall.
All right. Thank you, Chet. We out of here, baby. See you soon. B&L Tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, stay gold.
Maybe it's this side.
Lost sucks.
Very nice. There's 10,000 people watching.
You were scared, thought you left me out to die. Should've stayed, should've waited, just to see with your own eyes. Another demon, like a pain in your side. I'll bring that pain to your life, it's alright. Found a light in the dark, it can be moving on and on. Told me lies from the start, I'll put the knife in your heart, and it goes on, I'm gonna crush you. You were scared, thought you left me out to die. Should've stayed, should've waited, just to see with your own eyes. Another demon, like a pain in your side. I'll bring that pain to your life, it's alright. Found a light in the dark, it can be moving on and on. Told me lies from the start, I'll put the knife in my heart, and it goes on, I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna crush you.
Come on now, kick up the